Welcome friend to our channels. Before going to the main article, please subscribe our channel. Okay. Inspectors from the United Nations Atomic Watchdog have confirmed Iran has started building an underground centrifuge assembly plant after its previous one exploded in what Tehran called a sabotage attack over the summer, the agency had told. Iran also continues to stockpile greater amount of low-enriched uranium but does not appear to pose enough to produce a weapon. Rafael Grossi, Director General of the International Atomic Energy Agency, told the AP in the interview in Berlin. Following the July explosion at the Natanz nuclear site, Tehran said it would build a new, more secure structure in the mountains around the area. Satellite pictures of Natanz analyzed by experts have yet to show any obvious sign of excavation at the site in Iran's central Isfahan province. They have started, but it's not completed. But Mr. Grossi said it's a long process. He would not give further details, saying it's confidential information. Iran mission to the United Nations did not immediately respond to a request for comment. Ali Akbar Salehi, the head of Iran's nuclear department, last month told state television the destroyed above-ground facility was being replaced with one in the heart of the mountains around Natanz. Natanz hosts the country's main uranium enrichment facility. In its long underground hall, centrifuges rapidly spin uranium hexafluoride gas to enrich uranium. Natanz became a flashpoint for the Western fears about Iran's nuclear program in 2002, when satellite photos shows Iran building an underground facility at the site, some 200 kilometers south of the capital, Tehran. In 2003, the International Atomic Enrichment Association visited Natanz, which Iran said would house centrifuges for its nuclear program buried under some 7.6 meters of concrete that offered protection from potential airstrike on the site, which also is guarded by anti-aircraft position. Natanz have been targeted by the Starnex computer virus previously, which was believed to be a creation of the United States and Israel. Iran has yet to say who is suspects for carrying out the sabotage in the July incident. Suspicious has fallen on Israel as well, despite a claim of responsibility by a previously unheard of group at the time. Under the provision of the landmark 2015 nuclear deal with world powers known as the Joint Comprehensive Plan of Action, Iran is allowed to produce a certain amount of enriched uranium for non-military purpose. In return, Iran was offered economic incentives by the countries involved. Since President Donald Trump pulled the US unilaterally out of the deal in 2018 and reimposed sanctions, however, the other signatories, Germany, France, Britain, Russia and China, have been struggling to keep the deal alive. Meanwhile, Iran has been steadily exceeding the deal's limit on how much uranium it can stockpile, the purity to which it can enrich uranium, and other restrictions to pressure those countries to come up with a plan to offer US sanctions. Still, though, Iran has continued to allow IAEA inspectors full access to its nuclear facilities, including Natanz, Mr. Grossi said. In the latest IAEA quarterly report, the agency reported Iran as of August 25 had stockpiles 2,105.4 kg of low-enriched uranium, well above the 202.8 kg allowed under the JCPOA. It was also enriching uranium to a purity of 4.5%, higher than the 3.67% allowed under the deal. In the next report, due in coming weeks, Mr. Grossi said, "We continue to see the same trend that we have seen so far." According to a widely cited analysis by the Washington-based Arms Control Association, Iran would need roughly 1,050 kg of low-enriched uranium under 5% of purity in gas form, would then need to enrich it further to weapons grade or more than 90% purity to make a nuclear weapon. The IAEA's current assessment is, however, that Iran does not at the moment possess a significant quantity of uranium defined by the agency as enough to produce a bomb. According to Mr. Grossi, "At the moment, I am not in contact with my inspectors, but my memory. I would not say so," he said. "All of these are projections, and the International Atomic Organization is not into speculation," he added. "What may happen, what could be happen, and what our inspectors said. We are inspector, we say that amount that we see. Iran insists it has no interest in producing a bomb," and Grossi noted that before the JCPOA Act imposed on Iran, Iran had enriched its uranium up to 20% purity, which is just a short technical step away from the weapons grade level of 90%. And in 2013, Iran's stockpiles of enriched uranium was already more than 7,000 kg with higher enrichment, but it did not pursue a bomb. The idea of a significant quantity is a technical parameter that applies in the context of the safeguard agreement to indicate amount which could be theoretically used for the development of a